Previously on One Life to Live.
You cared about me, Todd, even though I'm carrying someone else's child.
So you better be there. This is urgent. It's about your love potion.
You've known all along that Jen didn't kill Colin because you did.
You're convinced that my mom did this, aren't you?
The truth is coming out now, Lindsay. Are you scared?
The witness will please reply to the bailiff.
Excuse me?
Are you prepared to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? It's not a trick question, Mrs. Rappaport.
Judge Marin's tough. She makes Fitzwater look like Miss Congeniality.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm prepared to tell the truth. The whole truth.
Hey, hon. I thought they needed you at the hospital.
Yeah, they did. I just got out of surgery and raced over here. How's Jen doing?
She's doing great. She's not going to be charged with anything because Hank's convinced that she had nothing to do with the murder.
Oh, thank God.
Amen.
How was she cleared?
She cleared herself with her testimony.
That's hard to believe, considering what Hank was going to do. He's going to go after her.
Well, he did. But she stood up to it, you know. She was scared, but she didn't contradict herself, and her testimony was consistent with all the physical evidence that we found at the crime scenes.
So that's it then, right? Hank's finished with her?
As a suspect, but not as a witness, because Jen also testified that she saw Sam helping someone move Colin's body.
Sam? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Who was with them? The person that Sam's covering for, right? The real killer?
It's a possibility.
Who is it, Bo?
Lindsay.
I got word to Christian at the courthouse. Trial's getting kind of crazy, huh?
I was reading about the economy. Unemployment is up, you know?
Can take a hint. Hey, you get you something to drink? Anything legal?
Yeah, actually. Can I have a club soda? Make a large one. Actually, really large. This paperwork's taking me forever.
Is that for Landview U?
Yeah, I'm going to take a whole load of courses next semester. So, actually, right now I could use a course on how to sign up for courses.
You know, actually, I was thinking about sitting in on some classes.
Cool. We could all study together.
Who do you study with?
Well, Jessica's taking courses next semester, too. Is that the bar paper?
Yeah. Help yourself, man.
Thanks.
Easy, sir.
Sorry.
Are you playing the scene of the crime?
How did you know? Who told you?
You do care about me, Todd. You were worried that the lemonade that Star gave me had poison in it.
Yeah, I was worried. I must have spent all night at a hospital while they pump your stomach, filling out insurance forms and reading year-old magazines.
No. I saw the fear in your eyes. You were worried about me and the baby.
I'm worried about Star. She's crazy. And a love potion for the two of us. Boy, talk about a lost cause.
Oh, so Star's the only reason you were worried.
I don't give a damn about Max's brat. You really think I give a damn about Max's brat's mother?
Yeah. I think that you do. In spite of everything that we've been through, all the broken hearts, all the broken promises, even in spite of this baby that I'm carrying. You care about me, about us.
Yeah, so what if I do? Then what?
Mrs. Rappaport, I would like you to think back to the events of the night in question. Now, we know that Colin McIver had been suggesting for quite a while that he was planning to leave Landview. A passport was found in the name of Scarlett Butler, presumably for Nora Buchanan. And we have testimony that a second passport in the name of Dr. R. Butler was in Colin McIver's possession. Now, this passport was destroyed after his death. So clearly we can see that he was planning to leave Landview, perhaps even the country, at a minute's notice. And he had very good reason. It seems that he had made more than his share of enemies, including you. But before leaving, Dr. McIver had one last surprise.
I didn't do it.
Whether you did it or not is a very interesting question. But it's not the one I'm asking.
The witness is instructed to respond only to those inquiries actually made by Mr. Gannon. That would seem to be enough of a challenge.
Do you think it would be all right if I could maybe have another glass of water? Well, I want you to know, whatever we're going through right now, or whatever we're going to go through, I'm still here for you, okay?
How exactly, Jess? By what? Convicting my mother before she even opens her mouth? How is that being here for me?
Well, please, you have to understand.
I am the one that has the family coming undone at the seams here. I am the one that needs some understanding. If you can't manage that, then don't be here. Be anywhere but here.
Better now?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Mrs. Rappaport, around 8 o'clock on the night of Colin McIver's murder, he threw a dinner party at the Cherryvale Inn. And from what I understand, it wasn't a very friendly one. In fact, he threatened all of his guests, suggesting that he had some damaging information.
So what if he threatened people? It doesn't mean that he knew that there was anything to know.
You were one of the people invited to the party.
I was, yes. But so were half the people here. And Colin claimed to have something on all of them. But there was one thing that he did know.
I'm not asking about...
He knew my sister murdered our father.
No, she's not going to turn this around and make me look guilty again.
Sure looks like she's going to try. I think the judge is going to let her.
A little more decorum in the courtroom, please. And I will remind the witness once again to answer what she's asked, not what she'd like to be asked.
Colin had more on Lindsay than anybody. He knew she was behind my kidnapping. He knew that she was behind my memory loss.
Mrs. Rappaport, what did you do after the party broke up?
I don't remember. I don't know. I need a lawyer.
Tell the truth, Mom. It's time everything was got out in the open. Please, tell the truth.
All right, Jen. I'll do that for you and Will. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Hey, do you mind if I borrow this catalog? No problem. I copied the information I needed. Great, thanks, man.
checked, you were trying to scrape up money to get to Nashville.
Give me a break. I made it here, didn't I?
Well, yeah, I don't want to burst your bubble, but this is not Nashville.
Guess that explains the lack of southern accent.
What are you doing here?
I'm scraping up money to get to Nashville, just working my way down, playing gigs.
Well, you should try this out. They play live music every weekend.
I saw the sign. Why do you think I came in?
You weren't looking for me?
No, finding you is just bad luck.
Man, you should be nice to me. I am rolling in these days.
Yeah, right. So, what are you doing in here anyways? I mean, last I knew you were looking for work up north.
My days of working 3 jobs are over.
You won the lotto.
Better.
Made up with your dad.
Much better. I got a whole new one. My mom married Asa Buchanan. He adopted me.
I know that name. Some big oil guy?
Yeah, some big oil guy. And everything else.
Well, good for you. So then, what happened to your real dad, or your old dad, or whatever it is?
Him, he's having another kid.
Good for him, I guess.
Yeah, right. He's great with kids.
I didn't mean to hurt anybody, especially my baby brother.
The baby? What did you do to the baby?
You don't know?
Well, I don't know your side of it.
Promise you won't call the police?
Well, they may find out anyway. But you know, hey, my brother's the police commissioner.
No, he's not.
Well, he was. Look, Star, if you tell me what to say to him, then I'll be able to make him believe you.
Well, okay. The most important thing is I did it because I wanted my mom and dad to fall in love again.
Did what?
Well, you see, everything was going good,
But what about the baby?
and then it got all yucky. And I thought if I gave it one extra push, it wouldn't hurt anybody.
Star, what about the baby? Star, listen, you have to tell me if I'm going to help you.
Why would you help me? You hate me. I sent the snake in the box. I sent hundreds of pounds
Come on,
of
those are just
flowers.
little tricks, huh? I'm a daddy. I know how silly kids can be. And I really don't want to see the police come and take you and put you in a really dark, scary, horrible place with a lot of spiders.
Spiders are fun.
Not after 20 years.
They'll do that to me.
Not if you tell me exactly what you did to Blair and the baby.
Todd, if you care about me, that's a very big deal.
Look, you're part of my kid's life. That means you're part of my life, whether I like it or not. And I think that's pretty much the way you feel about me, am I right?
At least enough that,
That what?
well, enough that we can maybe act civil to each other.
Why would I bother to act civil?
Well, maybe you should bother to act civil, and then you won't be so surprised when your daughter goes to get some kind of love potion to keep us, well, to help us get along.
Help us get along. She wanted us to fall in love, Blair. Star's got some crazy idea that we're like this fairy tale family.
That's because we tell her that, and we promise it to her and to us.
Yeah, well, a lot has happened since then.
Yeah, you're right about that. You turn on me at my wedding day, you tell the whole world that I shot Max, and then you hand Hank the evidence to put me in jail.
I seem to suffer from commitment issues.
No, that's one thing that you don't suffer from, Todd. Because when you realized that I hadn't betrayed you, you were wonderful.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I would. When you practically made the evidence disappeared, you tried to take the rap for yourself. And most of all, you went to the court and tried to get me to have custody of my daughter.
Tried and try a lot of stuff. That doesn't mean that I'm going to succeed, and I don't see what that has anything to do with this.
Well, if the potion had turned out to be a poison, you would have succeeded in saving my life. Now, if you could only learn to trust.
No. I can't trust you. And even if I could, what difference would it make?
All the difference in the world, Todd. Our world.
What are you babbling about?
You know, ever since you came back to Landview, you've been testing me. Testing my love. Testing my faith. And when you thought that I had failed, you were so cruel and unforgiving.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Grade you on a curve?
No, I want you to see if you could pass my test.
A test for me, to see if I'm trustworthy?
No, to see if you can trust me. If I had faith in your faith, Todd, I could open my heart to you. And I wouldn't turn back.
It's completely irrelevant. All of your faith. The only thing that matters is the facts, and here are the facts. The fact is that we blew our marriage.
Oh, we?
Yeah, okay, fine.
We?
You. The fact is that I'm only living here so that you can see Star. The other fact is that you have another man's baby inside you.
But Todd, what if we could change the facts?
Okay. What if my scar were made of strawberry jam?
No, I'm serious. What if I were to tell you that this baby,
Get the hell away from her.
Yeah. Well, that's more than you could ever manage to do.
Your little demon child just told me how she tried to poison my baby. Wouldn't surprise me if you'd put her up to it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you were stupid enough to believe that.
Claire's having my baby, not yours. Just can't live with it, can you?
Hey.
Oh, I'm glad to see you here. I'm interrupting. Sorry.
No. Courtney, this is my cousin, Jessica Buchanan.
Hi.
Jessica, this is Courtney Kale.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Sorry. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Hey, are you sure? Hey, you seem upset.
No, you know what? I had to check on that gig. We're gonna have plenty of time to catch up. I'm gonna be sticking around Landview for a little while.
Oh.
Very nice meeting you, Jessica. Yeah, nice meeting you.
Would you consider...
Hi, I saw your poster outside about live music, and I was just wondering, well, I'm a singer, and I play, and, well, I'm alive, so, hello.
Excuse me?
Excuse me. Thinking about an old flame.
Yeah, an old flame.
I wanted to be there for Will when his mother was on the stand, you know, for moral support.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He didn't think so. Will told me to leave.
Then he probably killed himself right afterwards. I mean, he needs somebody to lean on right now.
I know, imagine, this must be awful for him. His mother may have been the one who killed Colin.
Wow.
I know. I mean, it's really not that big of a surprise, but still, it's crazy. She was on the stand right before I left. For all I know, she could be confessing to everything right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Seth, I need you to watch the place while I'm gone. I'll take care of my place.
But later. What did you do after you left the dinner party?
I went home to the art gallery. I was exhausted, and I needed some rest.
How long did you rest?
I didn't. I couldn't. I was restless, and I wanted to go out, so I did.
And where did you go?
Nowhere in particular. I just went driving around.
Did you happen to run into anyone in particular?
If we don't take care of this right now, he's going to keep threatening us.
He can only threaten you if you let him continue to breathe.
No, no one.
She can't even have eye contact with Hank. She's lying.
But your own daughter testified under oath that she saw you at Colin's house later that night.
Well, I did end up there.
End up there?
Eventually.
You mean that you just happened to be driving by?
No. Colin said some very upsetting things about my daughter at that party, and I wanted to talk to him about it.
And that's all you wanted to do?
Well, I didn't go there to kill him, if that's what you're implying.
Mrs. Rappaport, the man threatened you and members of your family. Now, I don't get the feeling that you were just dropping by to have tea and crumpets. So unless you have a better explanation...
I wanted to know what he had on my sister.
I see. Well, then would you please tell the court exactly what happened the moment you entered Colin's house?
The door was open when I got there.
Sam?
I didn't understand. I was confused. And I saw Colin's body at the bottom of the stairs. I saw Jen's bracelet in Sam's hand.
What is that? Is that Jen's bracelet?
No, never mind.
What is that doing here?
I said never mind.
And I thought, well, that could only mean one thing. And I was terrified.
I'll find out everything.
Sam and I decided not to tell anyone, and we buried Colin.
In other words, you concealed the evidence of a crime.
Yes. I didn't want the police going after Jen. So we got rid of Colin. And we just pretended like we didn't know he was dead. I was so sure that Jen had killed Colin. I didn't want my baby's life to end before it began. So I did what I thought that I had to do to save her.
Liar! You were saving yourself. You killed Colin, admit it. You killed him.
What can I do for you today, little girl?
How did you know it was me?
It is my business to know everything. The seen, the unseen.
Then how come you didn't know that love potion could have hurt my mom?
Who told you that, little girl?
Your love potion didn't work. I want my money back.
It is not possible. The money has passed on.
You mean you spent it? Never mind. I don't care about the money. I just want my mom and dad to love each other again.
I cannot refund your money, that's true. But maybe there's something else I can do for you.
I live here, and you don't. So get out of here, Max, before I stick the cops on you for trespassing.
That offer for a suite at the Palace still stands. Look, I know it's not a mansion, but it's got to be a heck of a lot less stressful for an expectant mother than living here with Mr. Psychopath.
I can handle Todd.
Well, maybe you can, but I'm worried about the baby. I don't want you anywhere near him until after you have the baby. Blair, he hates our child. Look what he does to people he loves.
Max, you need to leave now before I start to wonder how high you will bounce.
The only way I'm getting out of here is with Blair.
You killed Colin.
Porter!
Stop hiding behind your daughter and tell the truth.
I am Porter!
You thought Jen was a killer? Don't you know your own daughter?
Young man, one more word. Just one, and I will have you removed from this court and placed in a cell.
The witness may continue her testimony.
What for? What for? He was only saying what everybody in this courtroom is thinking. That I killed Colin. I mean, that is what you're thinking, right, Bo? And you, my dear sister, I know what's running through your mind.
Could we return
No,
to the night?
you don't just believe I murdered Colin. You are hoping I did it, so I'll be out of your hair forever.
Rappaport.
Look who's talking.
Stop, Lindsay. You're only hurting yourself.
And I've had plenty of help, haven't I, Sam? Most of all from you. I know how you feel about me. And you've had lots of encouragement.
Mrs. Rappaport,
And I'm right where you want me. Aren't I, Nora? In the hot seat. You may have lost some of your memory, but you haven't lost your hate. Because you'd love to see me fry for something, even if it's something I didn't do.
Bailiff, remove the witness from the stand.
I didn't do it. I didn't.
Escort her to the witness room until she is able to resume testimony.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
We'll take a 5-minute recess.
Sorry, I never should have lost him like that.
No, we've all been a little bit crazy. I guess it was just your turn.
If I'd known she was going to go off like that, I would have kept my mouth shut.
Do you really think that my mom's guilty? I mean, Chris, it's not so hard to believe that she was just trying to protect me. That's what you did, right?
I can't believe that Judge Marin stopped Lindsay.
She was falling apart up there.
Exactly. And at any moment, we're going to get the real truth. I'm sorry. I know this has got to be hard on you because she's family.
Everyone involved in this case is family. I let my personal relationships cloud my judgment before. I am not going to do that again.
Good. Because when I finally get a shot at Lindsay, she's going to think Hank was a holiday.
You think that baby grown inside of you does not feel the stress and anger here? Come on, I'm getting you out of here.
Wait, and I don't have a say in all of this?
I am not joking here. You're coming with me.
Well, wait a minute. What if I say no? What then?
Nothing. For now. But wherever you live, I'm going to be part of this baby's life. More than I ever was a part of any of my other children's lives. You know, starting right now. When's your next doctor's appointment?
Well, it's tomorrow. Why?
I'm going to take you. I want to see the baby's sonogram. I'd like to hear his heartbeat.
You know, I really don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not? Look, you and this baby might as well get used to me being around, because I will be a lot. This baby is going to know who his father is.
Well, you know what? There's the possibility that I might have to change the appointment, and I'll let you know, okay?
Do that.
I don't want him here anymore. What if he had told Star that he was the baby's father?
Then we would have dealt with it.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to deal with it sooner or later, but he doesn't get to decide that it's sooner by rubbing her nose in it. There's no way I'm going to let that jerk be the one to tell her.
Just after this trial's over, you and Will patch things up.
Yeah. If there's anything left to patch up.
You don't mean that.
I came back here to get my laptop and the rest of my stuff out of the loft. You know, I really don't want to be there when he gets home.
So pick a time when he's not there.
To be honest with you, I really don't want to go up there at all. Because I know as soon as I go up there, I'm going to go start looking through our things and it's just going
would be ridiculous.
Do you want me to get your stuff for you?
What? You don't know what's mine or what's his.
Just make me a list. Just give me a key and I'll do it for you. I'm serious.
Thanks.
Hey, did you get hired yet?
Well, the owner had to rush off for some reason, but I gave them a sample on my CD, and they said they'd play here weeknights and see what happens. I don't know, maybe it'll create a little buzz or something.
Nice. Maybe with some luck I'll actually get to hear the original from
my God.
the artist herself live.
Thank you very, very much, Gus.
No problem.
See ya.
Take care.
Ginger ale, please.
Okay, enough already.
What?
You're still acting weird.
I told you, it's because...
Right. My looks make you nervous. I don't believe you. Really, what's going on?
You must be missing a lot of work looking after me like this.
So?
So you don't have to stay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, then I'm not going to talk about it then. It would be awful to go through this alone.
I've got to run up to my office. Hank wants to take another look at the statement that Lindsay made after Colin disappeared.
You're going to pursue the case against my sister?
If that's where the facts lead.
All rise. Court is back in session.
Be seated. Guard, please return the witness to the stand. Are you feeling better, Mrs. Rappaport?
Yes, Your Honor.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Gannon, you may continue questioning.
Thank you. So, you and Sam Rappaport decided to tamper with the crime scene and hide Colin's body.
Yes.
Would you please tell the court how?
Sam brought a tarp in from outside. We wrapped Colin's body in it. We took it to the woods, and we buried him.
All because you suspected your daughter had killed Colin. It never occurred to you for one moment that someone else could have done it.
Who? Who could have? Something just occurred to me. Something that changes everything. So where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by Max?
I don't remember.
We were talking about facts. And the fact is that we're good parents.
Yeah. I guess Star turned out all right.
She turned out exceptional, Todd. So what do you think? You, think we could try to raise another?
Are these good enough?
They'll do.
What is happening?
The energy from these two is very strong.
Tell me about it.
Just what do you wish to know?
Well, my
mother and father ever fall in love again?
I have the answer.
I'm sick of people keeping things from me. If you have a problem with me, tell me.
I don't really.
Then why do you act weird around me? It's starting to make me a little nervous.
You're a very attractive girl. That part I really made. But yeah, ever since I found out who you are, I've went a little weird around you.
More than a little.
Okay. You have a right to know why.
Did you just recall something from the night of the crime?
No, it's just that what I do remember has a whole new meaning. When I got to Collins that night, I saw Sam standing near Collins' body. He had Jen's bracelet twisted around his hand, and I assumed. I thought that he was covering for her. Even when I said something like, Sam, what have you done?
What I should have done a long time ago.
You killed him?
Yes, I killed him, and now I'm calling the police.
Sam wanted to call the police?
Yes, that was his first instinct. But then, when I saw Jen's bracelet in Sam's hand, he must have realized that I thought that he was protecting her. And he let me go on thinking that. Oh my God, Jen. Christian was right. I should have known that you don't have it in your heart to kill someone. But I know that now. I do. And so does everyone else. But that only leaves one possibility. It was Sam all along. Sam killed Colin.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live. I did something to you a long time ago.
Tell me if my mother and father can ever get back together and give it to me straight.
I want you to love this baby. I want you to be his father. Sam murdered Colin.
What if you could be someone else for a day? Watch as your favorite characters trade places. Don't miss One Life to Live, July 4th.
Now in production for ABC, Thieves.
The show has style, you know, I mean, it has class, it has humor.
She has control management issues, yes. You're very kinky with the handcuffs.
Hello.
I had to handcuff him to the bed because I needed to steal the diamonds.
Wild stuff.
Thieves, this fall on ABC.